that? Well, you know, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but that doesn't always work as planned.
We're joined by Kathryn Pendleton on the East Coast with the best ways patients can ensure they receive quality care. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so let's get to it because, you know, I'm very familiar being a breast cancer survivor, going to doctor's appointments and taking notes, but you have some tips and reminders. Let's go number one, prep for your visit. What do you mean by that?
Well, you can go to the doctor's appointment with a list, and that list should include your symptoms. I used to walk out of the appointment and say, why didn't I say that? But, you know, it could have been the most important thing. Well, you know, this list is going to help you remember all of those things. The second thing on your list is medications, prescription medications, as well as over-the-counter medications and supplements. Why all of these things? Well, it's because they all interact.
Yeah, and right, exactly.
Yes, and it helps your doctor not to prescribe something that's going to conflict with what you're already taking.
Yeah, okay, and then scheduling enough time, because sometimes you said the average person gets what, how many minutes for their doctor visit?
17.4 minutes with their primary care physician.
Yeah.
It's slightly longer with a specialist, but 17.4 minutes is not a lot of time.
Right. So scheduling enough time, and if they only give you that much time, how can you schedule it?
Well, you're talking to a scheduler about scheduling the appointment, and they'll ask you, what do you want to talk to the doctor about?
Oh, I see.
Mention maybe 3 things. We don't have a lot of influence in this area, but this could help you to get a slightly longer appointment.
I see. And of course, ask the questions, take the notes. That's the most important thing that was told to me, is taking notes.
Take notes. I take a hard-sided notebook. See, this thing doesn't bend, and it helps you to write on your lap. That's where you're going to be writing most of the time. I also take a pen that's got multiple colors so that I can emphasize the things that are important.
Yeah, put those in red, huh?
I do.
Asking if you should get a second opinion.
Man, when you get a serious diagnosis, these things are, you know, it could involve a hospital stay, it could involve surgery, and a second opinion. Even though I know I don't like running around town, scheduling with one doctor, going to another doctor, but second opinion, it's going to be cheaper and less risky than an unnecessary surgery or an unnecessary stay in the hospital.
Yes. Okay, I know Ashley had one quick question.
Yeah, Kathryn, right now what I'm seeing a lot of, too, is your primary care physician saying they don't have appointments. We can't see you for another 2 or 3 weeks. What do you do in that regard?
Or
months, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. This is so, it's typical these days that you get a long wait time. Waiting is definitely part of medical care, but we have to decide. This is an area where we do, in fact, insert ourselves into our care. And it's up to you to decide, is this an emergency? Should you go to the ER? Can you wait that long? And if you can't wait that long, I recommend calling your friends, calling other people that you know who are in the medical field, and finding a different practitioner to visit. Better waiting if what you've got is serious.
All right. Well, Kathryn, thanks for all the tips, because I think a lot of people, you know, don't always know a lot of these things, and it's good to remind them too. So getthecareyoudeserve.com for more information. You got to book out, speak up, save your life. Thank you so much for your time, Kathryn Pendleton.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here.
All right. Thank you so much.
Check out her book.